I'm here with Connor Price. How did you make your character Harry so lovable on X Company?
Well, I appreciate you thinking he's lovable. Harry's the youngest of the group. He's the little brother. So and right away he kind of becomes, you know, that naive, likable younger character, and he's got this quiet intelligence about himself, and he has a lot of respect for the people that he works with, and he's trying to prove himself as well, and as being the youngest and being the most in the outside world looking in, it's this kid doesn't know anything. He's inexperienced, and so it's him trying to prove himself that he is, and so him trying to show others that he's just as important as everyone else.
Absolutely.
Proves his worth there and his likability, I guess.
Totally. And Harry has such a grasp on, I guess, bomb technology explosions. Like today, so many, you know, high school students are way better with technology than I would be, and so he's kind of that of his day. So are you a techie in real life? Were you able to kind of relate to that?
I do consider myself a techie. If something at home isn't going right, my mom needs help with the laptop, I will help out. Yeah. Really? I'm also really into cameras. I'm into photography and videography, and so I get very technical with cameras and all the different modes and shutter speed, aperture, all that kind of stuff. And so I know a lot about a specific type of machine, as Harry does with this radio, with the Morse coding. I also kind of get obsessive over stuff. When I learn something, I have to learn everything about it. And so I need to know what every single input does and why. And Harry's the same way with his explosives and with his radio, and I think we have that in common. Yeah.
And there's a very intense scene in the pilot. I don't want to give too much away. It has to do with a bridge and a little girl. Yes. I had a hard time watching bits of it. What was it like shooting this scene, and how did the bridge... Well, I don't want to ask too much about that. I was going to ask if it was CG or if it actually happened, if you can answer.
Yeah. The bridge, that was a fun day. That was in Serbia, actually. The majority of the film was in Hungary, and that day, for those 2 days, we were in Serbia, because that's where the bridge was. And that was the climax of the episode. It was a pretty huge sequence, and it was beautiful working out there. We were sort of, it almost seemed stranded in the middle of Serbia, just with our crew and with 5 cameras, and we were able to make this really, as you saw, this really like impressive sequence. And some of it was practical, most of it was CGI.
Okay.
Yes, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see when you watch the episode, February 18th.
And we can find X Company on CBC, but where's the best place for us to follow you and stay posted on your career online?
Twitter and Instagram. So my handle is @ConnorPrice_, so my name _ Instagram is where you'll find most stuff. I like taking photos. As I said, I'm into photography, so you'll see a lot of behind-the-scenes shots and stuff like that. So that's where you'll find me. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Connor, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you.
You too. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.